Y'all gonna dislike me, but you already do, probably. You should love me, I'm dope. Anyway, here's why your military doesn't care about you, because if they did, they wouldn't be poisoning you from... I don't know when the poisoning started, because that's when it started, because they poisoning us from every step of the way. Your seed is poisoned. Your womb is poisoned. The air is poisoned. This life is poisoned. So think about the stock, this legacy, right? Think about the stock this country is producing. They are poisoning their citizens. They are promoting obesity and drug dependency, alcoholism. I really want you to pay attention to the amount of noise you're making, okay? Just pay attention. You know what? I'm going to get a ticker, and I'm going to let you know. Allow me to finish my statement before you interject with your question. Well, I might answer it if you waited. A ticker is, I'm going to get a tick sheet that just all day, not all day, because I don't want to trigger anything for you, but I want it to be brought to your attention. First of all, why did you ask me if you could use that knife, and then I say no, and then you go use it anyway?
No.
Why would you even want to use a butcher knife to make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich?
A butcher knife? A butcher knife is like bigger than that size of like these knives. A butcher knife is this size of the knife.
A big ass knife. Can I call it that? Are you okay with that? But I can't mislabel it a butcher knife. Like, hey, you could call it something ridiculous, but don't use a correct term. Ooh, good job turning away and covering your nose with your elbow. Boss moves. Anyway.
Actually, I sneezed from my mouth.
You still cover...
I still covered it.
You covered your mouth, not your nose. That's what Adoy was saying is not... She said, smart kids are annoying. It's always actually. You don't have to... If somebody says something and you know what they're talking about, just let them be great, okay? Sometimes you could correct them, but you don't got to correct them on everything. And I know I correct you on everything, and so that's what's being demonstrated to you, but that's because I'm teaching you. If you're teaching, boom, there's the difference. If you're teaching... Can you please? If you are teaching someone something, then there's a space for correction there, okay? So if somebody says something wrong, if someone says something incorrectly or, misterm something, then you can correct them. Does that sound good? But if you guys are just having you're cracking jokes and, just having a regular conversation, maybe consider don't correcting them because you know what they meant. You know what mommy meant when she said a butcher knife, right? Yes, you did, because you pointed at the knife I was talking about. You said that's not a butcher knife. So you knew I was talking about that knife though, right?
Yes.
Okay. So if you know what I'm talking about, you don't necessarily have to correct me because I don't know the name of that knife.
It's called it's a big knife.
Oh, it's a big knife?
Yeah.
Okay, that's the technical term.
It's the same kind of knife that they have the dots too. They have both white dots.
Oh, okay. Get out of that dog's face, boy. Yo. Anyway, what was the point I was making? Oh, they poisoning us. If they really wanted the best possible military there is, why would they be poisoning the people that comprise of their military? I was too busy lecturing him about asking questions mid-sentence that I forgot to tell him what a ticker is. I'm going to get a piece of paper, and every time he makes a noise while he's in the kitchen, I'm not going to follow him around because, again, that can create neurosis. That is not what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get him to pay attention to the fact that he's making sounds because our kids aren't paying attention to themselves making sounds because all they've done their entire life is make sounds. So I'm just going to get a little sheet the next time he's in the kitchen. Are you supposed to rinse that or just set it up there like that? Oh, I jumped in too soon. I should have observed. My bad. Handle your business. Go off, young man. Proud mom moment. Anyway. Yo, before you just stick it in there with all that food, rinse the food off and then stick it in there.
Okay.
right? Because you don't want to goop up your water. Oh, so you're gonna collect all the silverware and put them in the water so they could soak off the food. I don't know. I got 5-year-olds washing dishes over here. We try to pre-wash as much as possible.
Are you washing the dishes? For an hour, I'm gonna flip them over.
I need you to take care of your skin because you're starting to get that little light skin patches around your mouth. And you want to keep your complexion, but you don't know this. Let me figure out how to keep your complexion smooth because I don't know nothing about that, but what we don't want to do is head down that road. You got to keep that complexion buttery, baby. Anyway, the ticks.
Mommy, I don't know how he got to know everything.
I don't know, dear, but every time he makes a noise, next time he's in the kitchen, tick, 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 because he is my, I don't want to call him a perfectionist because he is he wants to be his best version of himself. So he's constantly improving upon himself, and he improves. So whatever feedback he gets. So if I say, okay, I heard you 10 times, the next time, now we turn it into a game, right? The next time, I want you to knock what you think you can knock off of there. If you tell them one, then you limit them to one. You put limits on them. So what you think you can knock down? I think I can knock down 3 sounds. 3 sounds. I think you could do it. Or if you want to push them 3, I think you could do 4. What you think?
There we go.
And then next time they're in the kitchen, this is another bonding opportunity. So don't do it like, It's a bonding opportunity. Like, turn it into a game. You have to correct them and you have to grow them. Make it as fun as possible, as often as possible. So check them, and if they dropped it down 3, like celebratory. It doesn't have to be something. It doesn't have to be something to be celebratory. Yeah.
It's only my day to do the kitchen.
It is whose day to do the kitchen?
Me, my day.
Your day. I love how you fix that D. Go off, young man. Are you excited to do the kitchen? Kitchen?
Yeah, I decided to do it.
Do what? The kitchen?
Yeah, and I died.
Can you tell me, what are you excited to do?
The kitchen.
The kitchen.
Kitchen.
Back of the throat. Kitchen.
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 Like this came. Kitchen. Like in Korean kitchen.
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 So my name is Lonee Kitchen.
Your name is LoneeAppleton. That's a beautiful sandwich.
I can make them back together.
Beautiful execution. All right, y'all.